Since 1790, the Census Bureau has weathered many challenges in its decennial mission to account for every U.S. citizen. One of the most unique has been to ensure the best possible count of American Indian and Alaska Native populations, both on and off tribal lands.
The census is important for an accurate count of tribal populations.
Talking about it in advance and preparing is going to be important.
The challenges in accurately counting the AIAN population are as diverse as the people they represent.
Our people didn't become citizens until 1924.
The Jim Crow laws made it virtually impossible to be recognized as American Indian up until like the 70s.
We have different geographical locations.
Communities are very rural and isolated. There's not good internet access.
Broadband, cell coverage, even mail delivery can be an obstacle to reporting back.
As this decennial approaches, the census has launched a series of conferences and webinars with tribal leaders nationwide to communicate to their tribes the importance and benefits of filling out the census.
Tribal leaders can get an early start in making sure that its tribal members are well aware.
It's like voting. You get the word out and communicate and talk to other people about it.
A lot of our federal programs are dependent on the numbers that are generated from the census.
It impacts education, it impacts economic development, it impacts housing, it impacts healthcare.
You know, any number of federal programs that benefit Native groups because of the special relationship they have with the federal government.
It's all under the census numbers, the data. We have to keep it consistent and updated.
We want to ensure that we have accurate representation, legislatively, but also for our people, culturally.
The biggest challenge that you're going to have is a trust issue with U.S. government agencies.
They have negative feelings toward the federal government, and it goes way back. I mean, it's in the DNA, it's culturally.
People living in different areas have different ways of handling things, and trust sometimes can become an issue as well.
It's an invasion of privacy if there's not a pre-notification that you're prepared to come out into the community.
More traditional face-to-face contact is still very important for many of our tribal members.
As it gets closer and closer to 2020, we need to let our tribal members know how important it is for them to respond to the census.
And they will need to take this information back to their tribal towns and educate their people and let them know that this is going to be okay.
By having the partnership program, we get to have that grassroots level opportunity.
Sydney Shatton is a longtime census employee and a member of the Blackfeet Nation. In 2000, she was given a unique assignment.
Develop the partnership program for the tribal government liaisons. And that was really my first opportunity to reach out to the tribes.
Welcome to today's tribal consultation meeting.
We were able to develop the American Indian Alaska Native program. That process has stayed in place through 2020.
Today, that process continues under the leadership of the Bureau's tribal consultation official, Dee Alexander, a member of the Cheyenne Arapaho tribes of Oklahoma. Her experience on key Census Bureau and Commerce Department tribal policy is important for continuing this government-to-government communication.
I think it's important for us to step inside those communities and have an understanding of how they live their lives and what affects them day to day.
It provides an opportunity for tribal leaders to be engaged in conversation with the Census Bureau about the 2020 census.
Tribal leaders are aware of the benefits an accurate account of the AIAN population provides, and not only to the members of their tribes.
We need that data for our planning in our communities.
That demographic information is important to us to know in terms of the efforts we're providing, how we're making an impact in our own tribal communities.
They also need that number to find out where their tribal members are living.
We have a migratory population.
We can be in different places during different times of the year and call all of them home.
Some rarely come back to the reservation due to the lack of jobs.
We need to do whatever we can to identify who they are and where they are and bring us back together. So the census will help us do that.
Some of the technologies that we're going to be implementing for 2020 I think will be very interesting.
Wireless communication, internet, Facebook, I call them 21st century smoke signals.
It's always important for consultation to occur, and I have to say hats off to the U.S. Census Bureau. You've done a fabulous job of doing that.
I learned something to take back to our people. Thank you.
We're very excited to get things rolling and to get the word out early so that people will be ready and be able to self-respond once the census starts.